Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Dragon Age Origins Part 29, and it is actually Saturday as I'm recording this. I have run out of time trying to catch up on other things, so this is going to have to be a short one. I will get it up, and then tomorrow's will be extra long, however much this one is short by, because we usually tend to do about 40-minute episodes. Let's say this one's 20 minutes, then tomorrow's will be an hour. I promise you I will make up the time that this one is short for tomorrow, but let's go ahead and explore Denerim, because we barely entered the place, dealt with Marjolaine, and then that's been it. Who's Sarah? What?
Good day.
Oh, never mind then. Okay, just kidding. JK. Mother... okay.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and as there is...
Okay, got it. She's just talking.
One life.
Chanter's board, give us some... Oh my god, that's a lot of quests. Back alley justice. Eliminate the criminals preying on innocent folk in Denerim back alleys. We're on it. Missing in action. Find Rexel. Recently our hearts were lifted when many survivors of the Battle of Ostagar returned to us. Makers, bless these men and women and have mercy on those who fell defending our children from the Blight. Sadly, one of these heroes has gone missing. Rexel served in Tiernan Loghain's vanguard with distinction. Upon his return, his wife said he was prone to quiet reflection and frequented the local taverns. One afternoon he left his home and never returned. This chanter was moved by the family's grief and is offering a pouch of coin for anyone who finds this hero. The chant says, "In saving one man, you save us all. For if each of us lends a hand to aid his neighbor, anything is possible, especially now." Fazil's request. Master Fazil of the esteemed Guild of Free Sailors has informed this chanter that while about guild business, he was waylaid by bandits via guile and other chicanery. He lost many valuables, but in particular an antique sextant was removed forcibly from his person. The sextant is of considerable symbolic value as it belonged to the first guild master of the Free Sailors. Master Fazil described his assailants as masked, of foreign descent, perhaps Tevinter or Free Marches, and unusually coordinated and crafty. He has placed a hefty sum of coin with this chanter for the return of his sextant. That is all. Loghain's push. Brothers and sisters, word has arrived of an imminent conflict. Tiernan Loghain's honored forces continue to root out threats to our nation. Yeah, okay. And their actions deserve support from the common people. Yeah, okay. While it's unusual to post troop movements to the public board, I believe it is necessary for our brethren near the affected area to respect the honored Tiernan by aiding his troops. Provide whatever comfort you feel they deserve, and Ferelden will be the stronger for it. Treat these brave soldiers as you would treat Loghain himself, and the spiritual rewards will be generous, Brother Nigel. Yeah, we're going to take them out. Desperate Haven. Sister Rana has heard reports of an imminent tragedy. A runner has brought me dire news of a group of refugees fleeing from the Darkspawn. They have been cornered in unfamiliar ground fighting for their lives. The Templars are necessarily occupied and my own means are few and stretched. If someone of skill has the ability to deliver these people, I can only offer the honest gratitude of myself in the Chantry. Hopefully that will be enough for the rare person we need. And Skin Deep. A runner sends this request from Knight Commander Thames. While the reports I have heard no doubt suffer from exaggeration, the observed creatures assaulting Redcliffe trouble me greatly. If we are to properly combat these unnatural agents and prevent their reoccurrence, the mages bound to my service will require carefully prepared samples of flesh for study. Hey, that's what we've been picking them up for. Thereafter, should a deployment occur, we will be well briefed. If there are skilled warriors present, I would have them gather samples from any remaining creatures as close to the presumed source as possible. The chance to reward this basic assistance with spiritual acknowledgement. If the request succeeded, gold will be added, but the offer is limited. Skin Deep. Chanter's board. Return 9 samples of corpse skull to the Chanter's board for the Templars to study. Return 18 at once to receive additional payments. How much do we have? Corpse skull. Where is our corpse skull? Oh, it's in the quest, I bet. Here we go. We have 14. We need 4 more. Alright, we'll turn that in later for the bonus.
The one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, and roasts not, nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations.
Boasts. It's boasts, sister, not roasts.
She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next.
Peace, sister, peace. She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
She's getting
The
old.
hill holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death. For the Maker shall be her beacon and her shield, her foundation and her...
There's no veal in the chant. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
I like her version of the chant better. Can I interrupt the, maybe I should come back later?
I'm sorry, dear. It's nearly mealtime, but I have a few minutes I can spare. What can I do for you?
Never mind. What are you doing?
Praying for the good people of Denerim who've lost loved ones at Ostergard. It's usual to recite a stanza from Transfigurations when you pray for the departed.
It's usual to recite the stanza correctly.
But that's what I said.
Never mind. I don't remember the chant having any passages about bacon.
It is almost mealtime, isn't it?
Blessings of the Maker and of Andraste, his bride, upon you.
She is starving.
To serve man and never to
Give her some food. Damn. Hello. Mages Collective.
A little something extra. For friendship.
What? What just happened? We got 2 gold. And Win leveled up. Careless accusations. Nice. Okay. Win's level 12 now. Congrats, Win. 28 willpower, 28 magic. Life ward. Place protective ward on an ally that automatically restores health when the ally falls close to death. That is very good. Oh, no, never mind. We need Crushing Prison first. JK. Just kidding. Run it back. 30 magic. Crushing Prison on Win. Nice. Love to see that. Alright. Blood of Warning. While they tend to be careful and judicious in their use of force, the Templars do indeed make mistakes. I understand that several relatives of our friends among the collective will soon become targets of the Chantry, and while I trust that these will not lead to lasting harm for those innocents, I wish to ensure that those targeted are fairly warned and evacuated before the Chantry can send its message. I ask that a noble soul take the bundle of vials attached to this missive and find the 4 homes the Chantry is likely to target in Denerim. Mark the front door of each home with the goat's blood from the vials. Those relatives will understand the message and evacuate before the Chantry can threaten them. Okay. Gift of Silence. This collective is only successful at the pleasure of the Templars. Their continued devotion to our safety requires certain concessions on our part. In the interest of renewing our relationship with these fine and generous agents of the Maker, we ask that a willing man or woman be of character grace. Our good friends with the gift of Lyrium. Procure 10 Lyrium potions, offer them up to Knight Commander Harith and Redcliffe. That's expensive. Have you seen me? The collective is saddened at the absence of the great mage Reynold. Our friend has not been seen in quite some time, and our gatherings are the lesser for the loss of his tales of ribald exploits and the aroma of his delicious twice-baked meat pies. Reynold was last seen traveling in the direction of the Brazilian forest. Oh, how he did so love the outdoors. Anyone who returns with the evidence of the whereabouts of beloved mage Reynold will be rewarded. He's probably dead. Scrolls of Banastor. In times such as these, one must suspect even his neighbor of the darkest dealings, lest they cast a shadow upon those who labor under the light. I, Jubasto, have heard tell of a cabal of Maleficarum performing rituals in the dark near my sanctum, and I certainly wish to see them brought to justice for their dark deeds. I hesitate, however, to accuse them of foul sorcery without a full understanding of the trappings, ritual, and appearance of the dark magic requires. The writings of the hated Maleficarum Banastor should be suitable. Should a courier be available to procure me copies of the Scrolls of Banastor, I'd be appropriately grateful. Okay. That gives us some direction. We have so many quests to do, though. Like, we have so much to do. Insane. Elf root. Nothing here? Okay. These are just people. Alright. Sergeant Kylan.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
He knows we're a warden. And he's not trying to arrest me. How do you know who I am?
Your likeness was passed around to the senior guardsman at the palace. I must say, the sketch didn't do you much justice. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Even if I believed the official story of what happened at Ostergar, I'm no fool. If I asked my men to apprehend you, they'd all run and cry big sobby tears in their courtesans' bosoms and leave me all alone to be skewered. Don't disturb the peace in the market, and that's well enough for me.
Is the market district really that bad?
The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Al Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of
Sorry, ignore that.
to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot, and Al Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot.
Do you need any help?
What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt. And I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
What's the pay?
Do a good job and I'll see you get some silver in your pockets. Maybe even some gold.
What do you need me to do?
The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
Okay. Sign me up, Sergeant.
Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Sure, we're on it.
I have never seen such a collection of merchants and people before. 'Tis always so?
Yes. Well done, Liliana. I'm glad we can just steal willy-nilly. No one's gonna stop us. We're just gonna be able to keep stealing. Get it, Liliana. Oh, key required for that one. And that one. Where would we get such a key, I wonder?
I recognize you. From Ostagar. And trust his blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir.
Me? A Grey Warden? You must be mistaken.
Pardon me, sir. You must think I'm a fool. You really do look like... too much ale. Yes, too much. Excuse me.
That was Zebran's voice actor for sure. Much different character, much different personality, but definitely his definitely his voice actor. Oh, door of a blood mage's relative.
As you like.
There we go. Knight Commander Tavish. Probably not mess with the Knight Commanders right now, because we're probably not supposed to be here at the moment. Fine, Dwarven Crafts.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Right from Orzammar.
For some reason, I've always remembered this guy.
Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road.
Gorham is a key character if you choose to play a dwarf origin. But in case you want to do that yourself, I won't say any more. Show me what you have.
Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
Okay. None of this is impressive. Not gonna lie. Would you like some stuff from us instead? Here, have some goods. Keep going. We don't need Oathkeeper anymore. We don't need the green blade. I'll keep the Nug Crusher. And even longbow we don't need anymore. Crossbow we don't need. Chainmail boots. Heavy chainmail boots. Heavy chainmail. Heavy metal shields we don't need. We haven't equipped that on Morrigan yet. Noble clothing. I probably should have equipped the Mabari if I haven't already. Emerald ring, nice. We need garnets for something. I'm so positive about that for some reason. Emerald. We don't need that. Marble! Our pet rock marble. Battle axe. Alright, we're up to 75 gold. We're doing pretty good. Making money out here. Fantastic. Alright, this is the Nod Noble Tavern. That's fun. I like it. Some gossips. Grey Warden poster, and this is the Aliage, which we can't go to right now. It's blocked off. Don't believe the lies. Friends of the Grey Wardens assemble. The Hidden Pearl holds the key to resistance. The Griffins will rise again. Uh-huh. Wonder who's doing that when the only wardens that we know of are me and Alistair. A little suspicious. There's Jenna TV's home where we have to explore. Let's go to the Non-Noble Tavern.
I wonder if they have a good plum wine.
You actually want to stay and get a drink here, Win?
say your mother is Flemish. A witch, Harry was.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right, and they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them till they were spent, then killing them. No little girl wants to be told that this is also expected of her once she comes of age.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Damn. Sorry, Morgan. That's actually kind of tough. Wow, an empty chest is what I just waited around for. Well, now I just feel stupid. What was that?
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Let's go, Liliana. We're in. Elfroot, diamond, silk, carpet, and 2 golds. Oh, man. Liliana's bringing us the goods right here. And a greater health poultice, too? We're not messing around. That's fantastic. I'll talk to this guy in a sec. Hold up, I'm still exploring.
As you wish.
The Crimson Ores. Interesting. Blackstone Liaison?
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Is there something I can do for you?
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
How can I be of service?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
This is Jowan's voice actor, but much different.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Huh. Notices of death. Warden, it is always a sad duty to report the deaths of those who have died in the service of the guild. Today this duty falls to you should you accept it. Yo, the amount of quests we're picking up right now is absolutely absurd. With this letter, you will find the names of 4 women recently widowed and letters giving condolences to the loss of their husbands. All 4 men were killed during the work of the Irregulars, and we mourn the deaths of all who die in service to our ideals. Please handle this task with discretion and care that I'm confident you possess in spades. We must deliver these notes to the widows of Irenia in Redcliffe, Lorana near Lake Calenhad, and Sarah and Tanya in Denerim. Many thanks for this difficult task. Interesting. Restocking the guild. My good people, we're facing work coming in from 2 fronts and everyone must contribute. The Irregulars are prepared to pay any man or woman who comes forward with the gift of 20 health poultices, no questions asked. If we work together, we can stock the Irregulars for war. I guess we'll do that. Dereliction of duty. My friend, the Irregulars require a trusted agent to track down and deal with deserters. Do this and you will be rewarded. These deserters took with them valuable supplies crucial to the Irregulars' future as a supplier of martial services. Deal with these wastes of space as you see fit, and bring the supplies back as proof that the problem has been dealt with. We will ask no questions as to your methods or the final condition of the deserters. Use your own discretion. You will likely find them in the following places: Samael in Lake Calenhad, Leysin in Denerim, and Tornis in the Frostback Mountains. Wow! These quests go everywhere! I can turn in the poultices, I guess.
The Irregulars thank you.
And it was lesser health poultices. Oh, we love that. 4 gold for 20 lesser health poultices is a great deal. All right, things are going... And look, more quests.
What can I get you, stranger?
Have you heard any rumors?
The Dark Spawn have attacked Lothering. I don't think everyone even had fled by the time they came, either. Word has it they swarmed the entire area, making off with prisoners and burning down the buildings. Then they were gone. Just as quick. Wonder if there's anyone left. I heard some chanters were going to head down south, maybe to try to find some survivors. I'm not holding out hope myself. Anything else you need?
Anyone need help? Maybe it was something not strictly legal? He glanced off prying eyes and produced a few notes on behalf of interested parties. Well, that was easy. Correspondus Interruptus. Okay, R has a small request. It's always useful to have a big name in your pocket, and there's nothing bigger than snagging them with their knickers down. If in travels wide, someone were to come across notes between illicit lovers, I have certain specialists who can make the most of these texts. Delivered to the bartender, and an investment towards future manipulation will be handsomely paid. Okay. Solving problems. D requires swift action. I have trouble. A few of my more excitable young associates got a little nervous during a couple of delicate handovers. Suffice to say, little mess needs attention. Life is normally cheap, but if word of this gets out, there will be consequences. My men are under close watch, so I'd be most grateful for someone who's willing to take care of this. Coin is assured. So they got away with murder, is what you're saying. Someone might do this anyway, and then we miss out on the reward. We'll think about it, but only because our character is morally gray. He's a blood mage, after all. Negotiation aids. K requests the following. The troubles of the new blood seem to find me. I've ruffled some feathers with my alternative tactics, and certain people have had me blacklisted by my primary suppliers. So I put this out there to those enterprising friends who want an ally and perhaps a little coin. 15 toxin extract samples will be more than enough to ensure I can continue building support. Simple, isn't it? 15 toxin extract. We have 7, don't we? 6. Yeah, we're a ways away on that one.
What can I get you, stranger?
Let me see what you have.
Right, I'll show you around.
Okay. Lesser health poultices 3 for 3 silver is a bargain, but we can always just make them for even cheaper? No, we can't, because flasks are more expensive than that. Just kidding. Give me these. Okay. Greater health poultice recipe. That could be worth it. That really could be worth it. A 2 copper ale gift. Hell yes. Ooh, I'm gonna keep in mind that this is here because greater health poultices would be so good. I'll buy it. 4 gold. Expensive, but doable. Let's put on Morrigan's robes of possession. They're a little concerning that that's what their name is, but it's so much better. And we killed Flemeth. Everything should be good. -1 willpower for 12 defense, 8% spell resistance, 5 magic, and 20% cold damage. And she still looks awesome along. Oh my god, yep. That's the one.
What can I get you, stranger?
Here, take Morrigan's robes.
I'll show you around.
For 52 silver. Alright. 78 sovereigns, more or less, is what we have. There's a door back here, too. Oh, that door doesn't open. Insufficient skill. For real? Alright, I guess we'll be back. We've gotten so much to do in Denerim, it's actually insane. Oh my god, we have so much to do. Alright. Here's a warehouse. My game crashed in here on one of my runs, I seem to recall. I'll be really disappointed if that happens here. 18 ice arrows, hell yeah. In fact, just to be sure.
I won't take the blame for this one. This was bad from the start. No way he was here to deal. I won't take the blame for this one. Thanks. I ain't sticking around to see how this turns out.
Yeah, glad I could help. Someone was gonna help anyway. I might as well be the one getting paid for it. Mysterious door. Crafting response. There's light reads like a change in pressure. Present the small painted box. A large shadow nods. A pouch of coins appears in exchange. We did something for Red Jenny here. The door closes. 3 gold and a quest complete. Alright. We're out here right now. Oh, the Wonders of Thetis shop. Oh. I remember this shop having amazing stuff. I can't remember a single item that's here, but all I remember is that the stuff is amazing. Let me take a look around. There's a scroll here. And a book. Ooh, this looked like the kind of place where we could get some Codex experience. The Kunari. The History of the Chantry, Chapter 4. There was so much lore set down. Geography of Thetis in this game. Tranquil Proprietor.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
Browses wares. We'll take the lesser ones. That's pretty cheap, all things considered. Tome of Arcane Technique. Very tempting. Winter's Breath. Plus 25% cold resistance, plus 3 spell power, plus 10% cold damage, and radiates cold. That's got Morrigan written all over it. Torch of Embers. Reaper's Vestments. Plus 6 Constitution, plus 20% fire resistance, plus 60% spell resistance, plus 10% chance to dodge attacks and 12 armor. That's got Win written all over it. Yo, Win in Morrigan's gear is here. The Ring of Ages. 20% resistance to all elements. That's pretty good. I don't think that's worth 78 gold, though, but that's pretty good. Okay. Grandmaster Paralyzed Rune's pretty good. Ancient Map of the Imperium. An antique wine-stained map showing the boundaries of the ancient Tevinter Imperium. I'll pass for now. Okay, so I need to get this for Win one day. And I need to get Winter's Breath for Morrigan. So I guess we'll get 18 Ice Arrows, money. We can't quite afford the armor for Win. Diamond. Silk Carpet. So I suppose since we can't afford Win's Reaper's Vestments, we'll buy Morrigan's Winter's Breath. That's probably the staff she's going to use the rest of the game. Tier 7 is as high as the game goes. That is the highest tier in Dragon Age Origins. Yeah. 31 gold spent. And we'll have to spend 92 later to get Win her armor, but... Winter's Breath for Morrigan. Wow. Absolutely. It's got that, like, white look to it. Okay. She has a wrenched limb. When did that happen? +1 magic is better than 2 damage and 2 spell power, I guess. The thing is that the Blackened Heartwood staff keeps getting blocked by, like, undead and darkspawn and stuff. So we're gonna go with the staff that Morrigan's been using.
Welcome.
And I'll sell the Black Heartwood staff.
We carry items crafted by the circle.
Oh, she's got a sick-looking weapon now. And so does Liliana. Hers, actually, Win's looks pretty good, too. We're starting to come together here. We're starting to leave the early game behind a bit. We're kind of entering mid-game territory, aren't we? Sheth the Apprentice. Alright, awesome. Yeah, I'd say we're into the mid-game now. Mid-game is probably somewhere around level 14. We're probably not quite there yet, but we're starting to dance into it here. For sure. We've gotten a couple armies. I'd say we're in mid-game, maybe. Genitivi's home. Because we'll be in the 20s when we are at the end of the game. A book. That did look readable. Come on. Come on. Come on. Are you serious? There it is. There's Waylon. Another book. Alright. Dragon Cults.
Yes. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for Brother Genitivi.
Brother Genitivi? Why?
I heard about his search for the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
He was on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes. Whether he found it, the Maker only knows. I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger.
Why would searching for the urn lead him into danger?
Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared.
I'll succeed where they failed.
No, don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
I'll not press you. Goodbye,
Thank
then.
you. Make a smile on you.
Because all I have to do is open this door. I remember this.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to go in there.
I just wanted to explore.
I'm sorry, but that room is not for guests. It's full of books and papers, and I'd rather they were not disturbed.
I go where I want. Alright, I'll leave.
Yes. Nothing interesting there anyway.
He says. Aha! A corpse! Busted! Oh, Waylon, Waylon, Waylon. Wow, he resisted my crushing prison. Look at him. There he goes. Genetivi's research and the steel symbol of Andraste. Ooh. The body of the real Waylon. Oh, you dirty boy. You killed the real Waylon and tried to take over, huh? Expert Dwemer rune. Oh, hell yeah. 6% spell resistance is great. Love that. Alright. Uh-oh. Yeah, that loaded weird. That scared me. Alright, and that's the Denerim Market District. We've got more exclamation points showing up now. Wow, wow, wow. I'm probably about to end this episode in a second here, but let's wrap up this market district here. That person looks cool. Won't find better, he says. That's right, Sarah was over here for the Blackstone Irregulars. We had to tell her that her husband's dead. Sorry.
Yes?
I'm sorry to tell you that your husband is dead. I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars.
Let me take a look. I feared this day would come.
Sorry. That sucks.
As there is but one.
No, I'm not turning it in yet. I need more corpse skull first. Door of a blood mage's relative. There you go. Alright. And we'll turn in that quest later. Oh, dump site for the bodies. Yikes.
What, no mention of dessert? Surely this
Aim at me! It's not my fault! Why do you come at me? Yeah, they got to learn not to mess with me. Us, right?
Right? He's really not confident about it. Alright, and we dump him in the well? Alright, well, this is where we'll leave off. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. If you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. Either way, thank you so much. They're just watching. Oh god. For joining us on this journey in Dragon Age Origins. I feel so judged right now. And I'll see all of you tomorrow, next time.